Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be adding this help, written help to MyOpenMath. So I have this written out in OneNote, and what I want to do is I want to save this as a JPEG. So I'm going to open my snipping tool. So if you just go to the search bar at the bottom of your Windows and you bring this forward, you're going to see this snipping tool, and you're going to click on New. I'm going to click on New, and then I'm going to screen grab my directions, and then that's in 33, and I can save it as just a screenshot, or I can rename it if I like. I'm gonna leave it just as is because I've been doing this linearly just by the date and time here. It will automatically save as a JPEG, so I'm gonna hit save. And then we are going to go to MyOpenMath. So we're going to go, let me just come here. All right, so I'm doing this in Module 9, Homework 2. So I'm gonna go over to the Settings widget, a question. All right, and the question I want to add this to, I believe this is writing the equation of lines given a point and a parallel line. So question 12, I want to add this to that. Let me just make sure that's the question. Yes, okay. So I am going to go over to my 3 little dots where it says actions, go to edit code, and the code is going to, so I'm going to scroll underneath the code and I'm going to click add detailed solution. So you want to make sure that this use as written example help button is checked. Okay, don't click the first one with random variables. You don't have to click the display with show answer. I'm actually going to unclick that, but you can if you'd like. You don't want it to show up until the show answer. So this is clicked, and right here what you need to do is you need to assign it to a variable. So the variable that I've been using is the dollar. So variables are assigned in this code using $sign. So I'm going to use the $sign and then help. If it would type in there. Okay, just because I don't want it to just be H, because sometimes H is used in the coding for the question. I don't want it to get confused. So I'm using the word help. And it will work if you use the same code for all of the questions, because each question is going to be unique. Okay, put this here. All right, then what you want to do is you want to go to image file, choose file, and then you're going to find file. So you go to the details. This is going to be the one I saved last. So I'm going to click that. And then if you had named it, you can find what you named it. You're going to have the image file, and it has to be assigned to a variable. So that you're going to type in that $sign help again. And then we scroll to the bottom here. I'm going to hit quick save and preview just so I can make sure that it worked. So the question will come up like this, and you're going to have the written example. You're going to click that, and then what you put in should show up. So I'm going to go back to the question editor, and I'm going to click save, and it should be there. So writing equations given, which one was that? Question 12. You should see this little writing tablet that shows you there's a written example. Again, I can preview it and check to make sure it worked.